The girls' basketball season ended in a heartbreaking defeat after the loss to Center Grove. The regular season ended with a record of 19-7 and 7-0 in the Mid-State Conference, bringing home the conference title.
It didn't feel real in the moment.
Throughout the season, the team had lots to learn about themselves.
We learned a lot about adversity and playing through it this season. Getting out in the sectional championship was obviously disappointing, but we lost to a lot of key players last year, and just playing through that and learning each other again and playing through a bunch of injuries that we had this year taught us a lot.
I want to improve on my shooting, get faster, develop a better basketball IQ.
With such a strong run last year, the players had different feelings after the loss.
It was very disappointing. We definitely could have won that game, but we'll just come back next season.
Our lead at halftime, and we just didn't play all the way through the second half.
Although they were disappointed after the loss, they had a great regular season run. With such a young core, the team had many challenges to overcome.
The biggest challenge is having 3 new guards with this year's team, getting them to pass, shoot, and to distribute the ball inside to the post.
Pushing through these challenges allowed the team to be more successful in the regular season.
Coming into the year, we only had 1 returning double-figure scorer, so we needed to find some scores this year. Ava Schaefer really did a good job this year of improving from her freshman year to sophomore year. Also, Rachel Harshman improved her points from her sophomore to junior year. And Sydney Hardy and Emma McGinley did a nice job of playing the guard positions for us. Kaylin Bunch had a solid year as well.
Coming into the sectional finals game, Coach Hurt had a game plan to help the team be successful.
We knew Center Grove was a really good defensive team, did a lot of switching and all that. So, we really focused on executing our offenses.
Through the disappointment of the loss, he looked back to decide what he could have done differently.
Ava and Sydney picked up a couple fouls there in the second quarter, and we were up 7, and we wanted to protect them, so we took them out of the game, and then Center Grove cut it to 1 at halftime. So if we could go back to that night, I probably would have kept them on the floor, but you never know. Sydney might have fouled out before halftime. Center Grove deserved that game. They came out and really got after us in the second half, and we didn't respond very well, so you really got to give credit to Center Grove. We just weren't a very good basketball team in the second half, and they were, and that's why they're playing tomorrow in the semi-state.
Even though the season didn't end how they would have liked, Coach Hurt still had such a young core returning next season. He has his own goals for where the team would like to go, and many of the players said they would like to make another semi-state run for the next season.
Our goal next season is to be a better basketball team than we were this season. We do have a lot of returning players back for next year. We want to continue to improve and become the best basketball team we can be.
Obviously, to get back to the semi-state stage, I definitely want to win another sectional and regional before I graduate, and I know all the other girls in my class and all the classes lower than us do. But just having another successful season, win another conference.
Advance past sectionals and regionals and have a good regular season.
Even though the season ended in disappointment, the players have to be happy with such a strong regular season run. With all of them returning, we'll see how far they can go next season.